Hey, good morning, everybody. My name is Jared, and I host a daily live podcast where we discuss news and politics. You can find us on YouTube and TikTok as long as we don't get banned for talking shit about people we don't like, right? Today, we're going to talk about the four idiot Democrats that voted to pass the SAVE Act. And one of them happens to be a Marine, and his name is also Jared Golden, and I just wanted to stick this out there. Not all Jareds are golden, and this one certainly isn't fucking golden. But we're going to start with Ed Case. Ed Case is 72 years old, and an American lawyer and politician, a member of the Democratic Party, has served in the U.S. representative for Hawaii's 1st congressional district since 2019. So straight up, I am the founder of the American Socialist Party, and I'm looking for candidates to run for the 1st congressional district in Hawaii, and I would prefer it be somebody from Hawaii and not a white man. Good to go? What I am as a socialist and what I want as a party is I want a party that's pro-union, pro-equality, wants everyone to have universal health care, education, income, and housing, and certainly does not vote in favor of the SAVE Act, which makes Hawaiians and people that are immigrants to Hawaii, it makes it, from Japan, for example, it makes it more difficult for them to vote because they don't have ready access to their records. It also costs a lot of money to get like a passport and shit, and so it's disenfranchising poor people from voting, which is Ed's constituents. So hey, Hawaii, band together, figure out who should replace Ed Case. Let's move on to Henry Cueller, okay, or Suler, maybe. He has a PhD, he's a doctor. 69 years old, okay, American attorney and politician serving for Texas 28th congressional district since 2005, member of the Democratic Party. His district extends from the Rio Grande to San Antonio suburbs. So there you go. San Antonio, Texas area, from the Rio Grande to San Antonio, Texas. We need someone to challenge Henry here and start with, let's have a healthy debate. Why the fuck would you, his real name is Enrique, why would you vote to make your people's access to voting more difficult? And keep in mind, only 4 Democrats voted for the SAVE Act. So it's important to question the 4 people that did and to say, you don't deserve to represent your constituents when you make decisions that directly negatively impact your constituents. And that's what you did, Henry. And we're going to be talking about this for a long time. And then actually, we're going to do the lady last out of respect. Okay, Jared Golden. Representing Maine's 2nd congressional district since 2019. Is a Marine, Semper Fi, all that happy shit. However, apparently at Bates College, they did not tell you about doing what is in the best interest of your constituents. And the reality of the situation is that we are way poorer than we ever admit. And assuming that all Americans can afford like a passport, I can tell you people can't just afford a passport. So Jared Golden may also be named Jared, last name may be Golden, but he's not. And the reason is it doesn't take a lot of thought to realize that if a woman gets married and changes her last name, she'd have to acquire a passport to vote. And that alone means I'm not voting for that. And the fact that you couldn't be talked out of it tells me everything I need to fucking know. Everything I need to fucking know. We need to find a candidate in Maine's 2nd congressional district and replace him. And then lastly, Marie Gluesenkamp Perez, okay? Christina Marie Gluesenkamp Perez is an American politician and businesswoman, capitalist, a member of the Democratic Party. She has been the U.S. representative for the state of Washington's 3rd congressional district since 2023. She's a newbie. Serves as co-chair of the Blue Dog Coalition. Don't give a fuck. None of that shit. How the fuck is your last name Perez and you vote for an act that's going to make your own people, Latinas, and Latinos, it's going to make it harder for you to vote. Especially if you're a Latino woman that changed your last name, you are going to have to go acquire a passport now if you don't already have one, and it's a couple $100. So again, it's this disenfranchising low income. Hey, no offense, but I'm wondering what the poverty rates are of people of color in the United States. We live in a racist fucking country that'll absolutely can someone that's a person of color in a heartbeat, right? So I wonder what those statistics look like, especially in the Trump administration when nobody wants to fucking work for that asshole anyway, right? So how the fuck are you representing your constituents by making it harder for people to vote, especially people that are of low income? And one of the things I wanted to point out about all 4 of these districts is that now that I think about it, they can't all be poor, right? We're talking about Hawaii, San Antonio, Texas, fucking Maine, and Washington State, not the poor states. So the reason, and again, I tried to tell you it's rich versus poor, it's not left versus right. You notice I don't spend my time shitting on fucking Republicans, is they're not worth it. This is the death knell for the Republican Party. They may be voting in concert now, but I'm telling you, there's going to be a split. It's going to go MAGA, and then people that are still stupid enough to call themselves Republicans, okay? And again, this is something we haven't talked about a lot, but the Democratic Party is split, and there's a reason that the old Democrats, you know, the people that you would like to have heard from, your Barack Obamas, your Hillary Clintons, your fucking Kamala Harris's, your Joe Bidens, your Tim Waltz's, right? You've heard Tim Waltz. He's doing a great job. He's doing his thing. AOC, Jasmine Crockett, she's doing her fucking thing. Cory Booker doing their thing. But they don't seem to be working in concert. And remember this when I told you how hard would it have been to get AOC next to Gay Vallimont, or AOC next to Josh Wheel, or Bernie Sanders in a room with them people chatting it up, being nice, just for an ad. And how much would it have done to know that, oh, they get along with AOC, they get along with Bernie. I didn't even say they had to be endorsed. Couldn't even manage it. And you expect me to sit here and believe that Democrats are more competent than fucking Republicans? The midterms are coming. We don't even know who candidates are. I can just sit here and tell you 4 fucking people that I would have a real hard time voting for when I look at the people to the left and my right that are freaking out about being able to vote because they can't afford a passport, especially women. So this specifically, sorry, I got a little coffee in my nose, a little brown nose this morning. I got a little coffee in my nose. I just want to make a video talking about these 4 candidates, and then I want to close with this. It also didn't matter, and we have to say that too. It didn't actually affect the outcome that they voted this way. It's just salt in the wound. And I think we have needed to see the Democratic Party together, and they are not together. There are establishment Democrats that live in blue states that have no problem making it harder for people to vote, especially poor people, because they just say, oh, it's probably a Trumper. And when you think about nationwide, I'm just sitting here telling you, making you a video like, we're a lot poorer than we let on. People are delusional. People got to snap into it and wake the fuck up. What's it going to take for people to wake up? To realize these Republicans and Democrats do not have our side. There's a reason I'm creating the American Socialist Party. We deserve leadership that cares about us. That's all there is, because these motherfuckers do not. I'll see you on the show, 8 a.m. sharp, unless it's already 8, and then I'm late.